everyone and welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to show you how to update your denim jeans 3 ways with the frayed hem trend. This first one is going to be the frayed hem on a wide leg jean. The next one is going to be a skinny jean with a fringe frayed hem. And this last one is going to be a folded raw hem with a floral patch on the sides. And let's get right into the video. For the first one, you'll need wide leg jeans, pins, chalk, scissors, ruler, and a seam ripper. First thing you're going to want to do is try on the jeans, and you're just going to fold up the hem to where you want the jeans to end. I made mine about calf length. And then you're just going to want to pin it to mark it. And then here I'm just going to unfold it and transfer the pin to the outside where that fold is. So I'm just pinning that crease that I made. And then just take out the other pin. And then I'm going to take a ruler and I'm just going to draw a straight line to where that mark is across the bottom of the jean. And then I'm just going to pin the 2 layers of fabric of the jeans so that it doesn't move when I'm cutting it. And then you're just going to want to cut across that straight line. And then just copy that to the other leg of the jean. And then here you can just skip this part, but I wanted it to be a little bit more frayed. So I'm taking a seam ripper and I'm just going to be loosening those threads to give it that frayed look. And I'm doing this all around the bottom of the hem on both sides. And then you're just going to want to throw this in the washer and dryer to get it even more frayed. And you're done with this one. For the second one, you'll need skinny jeans, scissors, ruler, pins, and chalk. First thing I'm doing is making these flare jeans into skinny jeans. Now, you can skip this part if you already have skinny jeans, but this is just what I had laying around. So first thing is I'm taking a pair of skinny jeans I already own and laying it on top of these flare jeans. And then I'm just going to trace the front of that to the front of the flare jeans. And make sure you're tracing only the front. And then I'm taking a ruler and measuring 1/2 inch outside of that line that we just drew for the seam allowance. And I'm doing this on both sides. And then just cut that top layer. Make sure you're not cutting the back of the jean. then just flip that top part out of the way and trace the back jean. And it should be a little bit bigger than the front of the jean. And again, taking a ruler and measuring out 1/2 inch from that line for the seam allowance. And before you sew it up, you just want to mirror that same pattern to the other leg of the jean. And then just turn it inside out and pin it together. And just sew up the sides. And then flip it right side out. And then you're going to try it on and again fold up the hem to where you want the hem to be. I made mine a little bit above the ankle. And then just pin that to mark it. And then I'm just going to trace that folded hem to the other leg of the jean to make it easier. And then just cut that line. And then trace that to the other leg as well and cut it out. Here you're going to want to mark how far up you want the strips to be. Mine, I made 2 inches up from the hem. And then you're just going to cut about 1/4 of an inch strips, or however wide you want it to be, up to that line that you made. Keep in mind, the smaller the strips, the more frayed it will be. And just throw this in the washer and dryer as well. And for the last jean, you'll need a high-waisted jean, floor patches, an iron, an ironing board, pins, a needle and thread, or a sewing machine. First, I'm going to iron on the patches, and I'm going to link in the description box below where I got these. And so I'm just laying it down where I want it to be, and then laying down a piece of scrap fabric, and then I'm gonna use the iron to iron it on. And make sure the iron is on the highest setting, and you just want to keep the iron on one spot for at least 10 to 15 seconds before moving on to the next spot. And make sure you're getting those edges. So here I'm just checking to make sure. And then I'm going to fold the jean in half, and taking some chalk or a pencil, just marking the edges of that patch so I know where to lay the second patch. So I'm just marking the top and the bottom and the sides. And then just lay out your other patch and iron it on. And again, we're just going to use the same method we've been doing and try on the jean and fold it up to how high you want it to be. And then just do the same with the other leg and make sure they're both the same height. And then I'm just going to pin it to keep it in place. And then I'm just going to cut off that hem. And it just depends on how wide you want the cuff to be. But I wanted mine to be pretty wide, so I just cut off that hem. And then I'm just going to sew down the side seams to keep it in place, just the top of it. You could sew down the whole side, but I don't think it's that necessary. So I just sewed down about an inch. And again, just throw these in the wash when you're done, but make sure to turn them inside out because of the patches. And that was it. Super easy and painless DIYs to update your old denim jeans to stay on trend for this fall. I hope you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to share, like, and subscribe for more.